Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 22 with Kings Lynn, and we have not really progressed much further through the season. You will see that we have only done 2 extra games since the last video, Hartlepool and Chesterfield. Hartlepool was not an ideal game because we had so many tired players and we lost out to an own goal on the 80th minute, which wasn't deserved. I think we played a lot better than that, and look, our XG was 1.42. We just couldn't score it. Like, we scored one, Catton got one, but we couldn't do anything that game. It was really frustrating. Young was still out injured. Our defence was basically a second choice defence, so it's a hard one. Also, one thing that I'm noticing as well, I said that Davies was having poor games, but also a player who's having consistently bad games is Clements. And that is a bit of a problem because he's like a team leader. But look, it's 6.3, 6.4, 6.5, 6.4. He has a lot of bad games. He might be a player that I need to dispose of next season. See if anyone wants to buy him. I don't know. He's not worth a lot. He's 26, so he's not looking to retire anytime soon. And he's our captain. But he's just so bad. And then we played Chesterfield and got a 0-0. Even including extra time, they had a player sent off. We just, again, couldn't get a goal, which doesn't bode well. Although, I will say, for that game, we played a really, second choice team. And our defence, although it was, Neil played amazing, even though he scored an own goal the game before. He seemed to want to prove a point. Rawlinson played well. Coomber played well. Robinson played okay. Thompson got another clean sheet. So 2 games, 2 clean sheets, playing really well. Potential's dropped since we signed him, but you never know. He might start to become quite a good goalkeeper for us if we can play him cup games and stuff. Maybe even loan him out potentially. I'm not sure. We need to get another backup keeper if we're going to do that. But yeah, and then just the strike force just didn't have it. Chiesa got injured, unfortunately, which means he's going to miss the Watford game. So we are now going to play at Vicarage Road, a massive stadium. I don't think any of my players have played in a stadium anywhere near that size before. So it's going to be a big kind of event for these guys. Oh no, they played in Wembley. I suppose they did play Wembley and they won a trophy there. But this is kind of a bit different. This is against a team of a lot higher class. It's going to be quite intimidating. Unfortunately, who we usually play, we've got Jack Young. Who do we usually play alongside Jack Young? Who's injured? Chiesa. Oh, we usually play Mendel, but Chiesa's out injured, and Mendel actually plays better on the wing. Look, he's a 4-star winger, so hopefully he might do some magic today, and we might be able to get a result. I'm sticking with the same formation. I just think it's best to stick with what we know, and sometimes you can fall into the trap of going too defensive when you go up against a team that's that many leagues above you. If we can get a couple of goals, then we might be able to do something in this game. I don't think we will be able to. I think we played well last time, but they're going to have the home advantage now, and it's going to be a very difficult game. But we will try, and if we don't succeed, then we had the best run we've had in the FA Cup, I think, ever, but in a long time. We also, from that last game with Watford, made 200 grand. It was a record, 200 grand from receipts. So I think we're going to get a fair chunk of change here as well, because I think we get half the receipts or something like that. I'm not really sure how it works. But we should get a fair amount of money from the Watford game as well here. What are we going to say to them? Show them what we're made of. Make me proud, and make me proud. And let's see what the lads can do. I did bring Davies back in goal. Although the other guy has 2 clean sheets, I don't think he's quite up to a Watford game just yet. So we had a little bit of an attack there, but they now have the ball. They're playing Jota, who did not play last time. Good save. No, just hits the crossbar and out, so we survive. But Jota is going to be a problem, I can tell already. Although I imagine he's quite old now, seeing as we're 2027. Corner now to Watford. Ball played in, headed away by Olagunju. Well played, but they have it again. Jota, just every time he gets it, you take a little inhale. It's a go. Well played, Hallam. To Mendel. Now there's a chance on the break. Jones to Hallam. Hallam back to Jones. Jones out to... Oh, come on. How have we not done anything with that? And it's gone back and they've scored against us. How did that happen? Jones, he's not good enough. He's such a level down from everyone else in this team. He's only a 2-star, and you can just tell every time he gets the ball. So frustrating that we don't have the depth to play enough good, or we don't have enough wages to get enough central midfielders in that we need. And this is where it really damages us, because I think if we had had the depth for the last game, we might have even got away with a win against Watford at home and been through to the next round. But it's just not happening for us. Okay, a throw into us. Clements. Down to Mendel, and a poor pass from Clements again. How is he? He's for 6.6 at the moment, but he has not played well in the last 4 games, I think it is. Oh man, I know we're up against Watford. It's gonna be a difficult game. We're predicted to get absolutely smashed, but it's annoying to watch the simple things go wrong. Oh, there you go. There you go. It's gonna be one of them days, I think. Jones is definitely coming off at half time. The Duro's probably gonna have to come off. He's a 6.3. He's playing awful. Ball in. Downs with the header. 3-0, and we are. It's just a different atmosphere. We're losing against Watford because it's the size of the spectacle. Everything's going wrong. Maybe give them a focus shout. Oh my goodness, they hated that. Not a good shout to do. Clements, Aduro, Jones. I think I'm going to have to do 3 changes straight off the bat. So, Zach Mills or Junior Robinson? Junior, I suppose, because Mills can potentially play in midfield if we need him to. Then Clements. Maloney is the only one we've got. Flippin' heck. It's such a bad setup. We're going to go full-back defend and full... I think Junior Robinson plays better as a full-back defend, so we'll go for that. And then Matty Jones for Vicarage, who's going to play as a support ball-winning midfielder. Where does he play best? Yeah, ball-winning midfielder support. And that's all I can do. So we're going to go to the dressing room. I'm not happy with the performance. Not creative, not positive. I have faith in you. I have faith in you. I have faith in you. Let's go out there and get ourselves at least a goal back, please. Come on, lads. I know we've got something in us. Hallam's having a shocking game. So's Mendel. Can't do anything about it. Scully's playing pretty poorly. We're not at the same level as them. And it's annoying we couldn't make that last game count because we were 2-1 up until the 93rd minute. Just crazy that we didn't get away with a win there. And we that's the story of our season. We have been conceding last minute goals like nobody's business. I'm not sure how to stop that, but there's not really much we can do, I don't think, at this point, unless we need to bring better players in. Wingers, definitely. Our left and right back. Although Robinson had a great second half. Should have played him instead of Aduro. And Mooney and Maloney even actually had a fairly good game as well. It's just Mendel had such a bad game. Oh man, and Davies had another poor game as well. So you were underdogs. I think we've got to say that. It was in the cards we were going to get absolutely spanked by them, and we did. But the first game was definitely one to be proud of. We got a 2-2 draw against the championship side at home for the lads to see. A packed house, I think it was. How much do we actually... Because we had 7,000 attend. So how many people can we fit in our... How do you look at the club info? 8,000. So not quite a packed house. I'm surprised it wasn't a packed house, actually. But if we go back to our schedule... 7,800. So nearly a packed house. And 11,000 for that game, which is massive. I don't know if you can see the finances for games. how much we would have made from... I don't think we can. Yeah, no, it's not... I don't know how to see it, but I'm pretty sure we're going to have a lot of money come in from that game as well. So there's positives around it, and at least we don't have... Because this schedule, just look at this. We have, and because we drew against Chesterfield, we've got them as well. We've got a game in Saturday and midweek for the whole of January, basically, apart from the first week of January. It's absolutely insane, January, and it's been a tough set of fixtures because we've lost so many. Like, we can't seem to pick ourselves up because we should have won that game. We played just shocking against them. We then played Watford and drew, which is like amazing. And I feel like there's this lower league clubs, the league suffers when you're playing FA Cup and FA Trophy games. It happened last season, I think, around our FA Trophy, because we won the FA Trophy last season, right? So if you look in between that, there we lost against Dagon Red. We then lost around the Swindon game, and fair enough, that Swindon game we threw because we knew we were going to play them quite close together. But this one we definitely lost because we'd just played against Swindon in the FA Trophy. Like, having a cup run as a lower league side who doesn't have enough wages to have a deep squad, it really throws the league out of whack. So we have dropped down to 11th. We're only expected to be mid-table. So if you look at the vision, we're a B, and everything's on course and happy. Actually, repair financial damage is now on course, which means we must have made a buttload of money off those two games because we were struggling with that before. Mid-table, they're pleased with. I mean, I think we can still... Now we're out of the FA Cup and we can focus in on more important leagues. I mean, we'll try for the FA Trophy. I want to get past this round, but if we don't get through, I think the next round is stages. Can we have a look at the tree? Perfect, there you go. Aldershot versus either us or Chesterfield, and Aldershot are running away with the league at the moment. 62 points. I mean, they're going to be a hard team to play. They're probably favourites to win it at the moment, I would say. So I don't think we would get much further after that second game against Chesterfield. But it's always nice to have a win, especially if you're doing a replay. And we've had a disappointment in the FA Cup. You don't want it all to just fail here, do we? But so we're going to do the next Maidenhead game, which they're 23rd in the league. We should at least be able to get a result there, hopefully, and start to pick ourselves up. But I mean, with the way our season's going this month, I don't know if we're going to get a win here. I'm hoping the boys can put in a good performance, but we'll be back in a second for that Maidenhead game. Was it Maidenhead? I've literally just saw, Maidenhead. So see you in a second. And we are at the Maidenhead game, and I think the Kings Lynn fans will be happy to see the end of January. The congestion of fixtures has really caused a problem with fitness, as well as injuries popping up. Clayworth, just before this game, has gone and got himself injured, so we can't play him, which means we'll probably play Neil, who's actually had he's a bit up and down, but he's played fairly well as a whole. I've noticed that the wing-back roles don't really work as well as full-backs, so we're going to change them back to full-backs. And I think Jack Young is too tired to play this game. I don't want to run him ragged for the rest of the season, so I've got to think about who could replace him. I think if we put Ingram Friend on there, Keita is fit, so we're going to bring him on. And then we're going to play Matty Jones as centre, and then... Oh, this is a tricky one. I think, Catton has not deserved his place in the team for his scoring. He's scored 8 goals so far this season. Been a bit marred with injury, but also had some poor games. I think Catton needs a season to settle down, and hopefully next season he'll start smashing them in. He's quite young, still 23, so I'm hoping. Olagunju's too tired, Clayworth's injured and too tired, Vicarage, and Sego is too tired, Mendel and Hallam are too tired. So doesn't leave us with many options with this game. What I might do is change Rawlinson for Maloney, who had a good game last time, and is a good option to replace either Robinson or Clements. So we actually have a way of subbing off people, Clements especially when they're not playing as well as they should be. And I think maybe Jack Young for Ingram Friend, and then Ingram Friend, where do you play best? Central midfield support, so just stick him as a central midfield support. And then we've got Matty Jones as a central midfield defend. Yep, I think that's fairly good. And then we've got Keita, Hurley and Haste, and then Scully up front. This is again an absolute chuck together side, but it's what we've got. I mean, we can't do anything more than that, can we? I'm just seeing if there's anyone else who can cover for Jack Young on the bench. I think it might have to be Vicarage, and just he'll be tired when he comes on. So okay, we're going to go for this game and just hope that we can get ahead against a team which is doing really poorly in the league. I think they're last place. So let's end this poor run of form. Come on, boys. I know you can do it. Make me proud. So hopefully we'll be able to get a good result and start getting the wins in. Keita now with the ball on the edge of the box. We're a minute in. This is a good sign, as long as we don't lose it and then get hit on the counter. Scully with the volley. Beautiful finish. Is he offside? It's been disallowed for offside. Great. We are not getting any breaks at the moment in this month. It's been absolutely awful. I think when we get into the next couple of months of free kick in a good position, Aduro is going to take it. Not our usual free kick taker. I guess we don't have anyone else on the team who can take them, and he just he puts it close, but not quite there. Clements now with the ball. But yeah, once we get past this FA Cup, FA Trophy kind of backlog of fixtures, we should be able to get a full team, not injured. Scully's through and gets a beautiful shot and goal. That's what we needed. We need a bit of boost, a lift for the team. And look at that. Jones with the pass to Hurley. Hurley with a nice ball straight down the middle. Both defenders just caught in no man's land a bit, and a great strike by Scully. But yeah, going back, once we get these congested fixtures out of the way, we should be able to start to perform a little better in the league and just kind of claw. I don't think we're getting back up to playoff spots, but I think we'll probably be able to get up to top half of the league. Really nice little passing play. What a goal from Keita. We've been missing that recently. Keita's not been on his top form. He's not been scoring as much as he was at the beginning of the season, but that just shows what he can do. I really want to get him on a permanent, but I think the club that we're loaning him from definitely are going to keep hold of him. Superb finishing, nice pass through from Ingram Friend. Again, it's starting to impress Ingram Friend, even though star rating doesn't quite live up to the rest of the team. And we do actually, from that goal, go 10th. So 10th is not too far off a playoff spot. I just think we have the ability to start losing our form again. And once that happens, what was that, Davies? I think Davies might be a liability this season. He played so well last season, and he's just been very dubious with his decision making. I think goalkeepers tend to have that actually in real life as well. You know, I had De Gea last year for United, was just like everyone was saying get rid of him. Or was it the year before? It might have been the year before, but everyone was saying get rid of De Gea. He's awful. He's awful. This year it's been absolutely outstanding. I think goalkeepers go through those like peaks and troughs of form, but they're longer because you notice them more. So overall, the team is playing fantastic. Not too many tired legs out there. Keep it up, lads. I want to see more of that. Perfect. I hope we don't, because we tend to have good stints of like a good first half or something like that, or a good start to the second half, and then we concede late on. So I'm hoping this is not going to be the case today. Well played by Neil. He needed to be that there, the last man. Clements gathers it. How's he doing today? 7.0. So he's having a good day today. Good ball over. Clark. Davies with the save. Fantastic save there. So maybe he's not playing too badly today, Davies. But just some dubious decision making. Well claimed. Okay, he's getting out of his system. He just had a bad run of form. That's all it is. Aduro is 1 yellow card away from suspension. He's playing well though. I don't really want to take him off. Robinson with the ball forward, and Scully just lazily just watches it. He's like, I'm not chasing after that. Arthur brings it forward. Good ball by them actually, and now they're on the attack. And I feel a goal is incoming, but just over by Joyce, and we live to fight another day. Neil and Clements are looking tired, so I might... Who do we have on the bench? Maloney can go in place of Clements. And Neil... Zach Mills? I mean, he's not the ideal centre-back replacement, is he? But it'll have to do. And then I think... who to take off? Haste isn't playing well. So let's bring on inverted winger attack Vicarage. And that's all of our changes. We've got a lot of tired legs out there, but hopefully that'll be enough to keep us going. Well played again by Davies to gather that. Superb goalkeeping there. Aduro now has the ball, plays it to Davies. Poor clearance, and now they are on the attack again. And that was you could feel after that clearance there was a goal coming. 2-1 with 5 minutes left to go. Please don't do another bottle job, lads. What will happen if we throw this one away? I'll throw something at them. That's for sure. 2-1. We get a win finally in the league. It's been nearly a month since we had a win in the league. Ingram Friend played really well. Kieta, Hurley, 2 of our youngsters that we brought in this season actually have just stepped up when we needed them. Well done. Apparently no one gave us a chance against them, even though they're bottom of the league. How bad does that put us? Oh, they were 1 point above, 1 place above bottom of the league, but that puts us at 10th. 1 point off 7th. Oh no, 1 point off 6th, and then 5 points off 5th. So Maidstone and above is basically unattainable for us from the rest of the season, but we could climb. We could climb and definitely get up to, even if we get 8th. You know, I mean, it's something. It's not that bad. I think we could probably build on that once we've got rid of some of the older players which we had from, so like the end of last season. I thought, let's get rid of Rawlinson, let's get rid of Zach Mills, and both of them were suggested to keep because of how high they are up in the hierarchy, and I completely understood that. So I was like, okay, we'll keep both of them. But this season, I think Rawlinson's retiring, so I don't have to worry about that. But Zach Mills is out of contract. He is a team leader. Part of me is thinking if I get rid of him and everyone kicks off, then that's just causing problems for no reason. But I might see if I can sneak him out. And then we've got, I think Hallam hasn't been fantastic this season. But we'll give him another season because neither is Catton. They're both in as influential players already. We're going to lose some of our loanees, which might be an issue. But we also might have Olagunju and Sego going through transfers. So we're going to have to look at rebuilding the squad a little bit. But that's all at the end of the season. What I'm going to do, I'm not going to come back next time for the Chesterfield game. If we win it, we win it. If we don't, we don't. It's just I'm not going to play a full strength squad because of how close to this game it is. We're probably going to lose and be out of the FA Trophy. So we've come to terms with that. We have, how many games is this? 4. Oh, just counting it real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 15 games left of the season. Where do I want to come back? I think I might even just come back for the last 2 games of the season. We're going to play these off camera. We're going to come back for Barnet and Scunthorpe and see where we've come in the league, if we've been able to pick ourselves up or if we've dropped down a little bit more. And then we'll finish the season off next video. It's been an interesting one. Unfortunately, we got absolutely spanked by Watford, but it was always going to be that sort of result. But we had a great time against Watford at home, so we can at least take that away with us. So thanks for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you when I see you.